righty, Stache or Pass, show number 15. I was going to say it. Galle likes when I say this.
What?
Moving and grooving.
There he goes
into
again.
Show number 15
We
here,
need
guys.
a new saying for show 16. But
Stache or Pass over on TikTok, Stache or Pass over on Instagram as well. Our flagship page, Card Vault Breaks. We are over on Whatnot. We are over on Fanatics Live. We are over on eBay Live. Fun release week this week, Gal. We've got a lot to go through this week here. Packed with the releases. Yeah. We've got our non-sport, and we're covering the big three there: baseball, football, and basketball. So we're going to dive right on in here, starting on Wednesday, the 17th of June. Can't believe it's the 17th of June already, coming up here. 2026 Topps Chrome Disney. All right. They do that every year, and I got to say, the way that they incorporate new short prints, new autos every year, the Disney network is just endless. There really is something they can incorporate every single year there. So we've got our authentic autos from the actors, the voice actors. We've got our facsimile autos, Mickey, Minnie, Donald. We've got dual autos, triple autos. Something that is new this year is that they have Disney Channel autos. So we've got Miley Cyrus signing as Hannah Montana. We've got Raven Simone signing as Raven Baxter from That's So Raven. Camp Rock. Who are those characters? Those ones were a little out of my...
Never seen Camp Rock.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's Demi Lovato and Allison Stoner. And then we've got High School Musical, Vanessa Hudgens.
Familiar with that.
Familiar with that one as well.
It was probably like elementary school for me. Elementary school crush there.
I mean, and you just couldn't escape High School Musical.
No,
that was
impossible.
Everywhere. So, but do have some popular short prints returning. The Reflections, which are some of my favorites. Helix is back. I think it's hilarious that Helix. It's just like Mickey Mouse Helix. It's just Helix is one of those staples of a Chrome set.
They're gonna sneak a Bijan Robinson in there. It's gonna throw everybody off guard.
Then they have the Mickey and Friends MLB home jerseys, which they also have in baseball product too. Mm-hmm. Those are very short printed. Those are very tough to hit, but also very highly sought after too. That's Mickey, Donald, and Goofy splitting the 30 MLB jersey names there. So very fun one there.
That's super cool. I love that they do that.
I do too. Very fun. New short print alert here with this one. We have I know I'm going to botch this. It's the Ukiyo, which is a...
Looks good to me.
Yeah, looks good. That's what I'm thinking too. Disney characters in historic Japanese art style that made its mark from the 17th to 19th centuries. So that's going to be the big Mickey characters, your Mickey, your Minnie, your Donald, your Goofy, Daisy. Pete is another one. I thought that was funny that was on there. But the main Mickey characters are on that one too. So that should be highly collectible as well.
They are really hammering home the Japanese designs.
They are. I mean, we saw the Kaiju out of Chrome football. They really are hitting it.
Manga back in, I think that's Japanese, right? For Panini, yeah. But dude, it always looks clean though, and they always sell super, super well. So those are some of the I know we've talked about some of the best looking cards.
I'll be interested to see if those new short prints are selling better than the MLB jersey ones, because those seem to really move the needle in the marketplace when it comes to Disney Chrome. Then there's the anniversary subsets as well, which come out every year in Disney Chrome. These will make you feel old here. 10th anniversary of Moana, 20th anniversary of High School Musical, Cars 20th anniversary, Monsters Inc. 25th anniversary. That one makes me feel old.
Yep.
Alice in Wonderland 75th anniversary, and the big one in 2026 Topps Chrome Disney, the 100th anniversary of Winnie the Pooh.
Been around that long, huh?
Yeah.
That fat bastard?
Yeah. He doesn't wear pants. What the hell is he doing?
No pants. Dude, he's exposed. Loves honey. People are really going to like that. That's one of the ones I think that's going to bring that nostalgia factor into it, which
big time.
Disney products often do. But, man, this looks like a really good set. I think they did a really good job on it. Adding a lot of nice things. You kind of have to with Disney product, I feel like, because...
Keeping it fresh, too, because you can only go through so many characters, but that's why they hit so hard on those anniversary subsets, because it's like, okay, here's some more nostalgia every 5, 10, 15 years.
Yes, and how often can you roll out Mickey and Minnie and Goofy every year and kind of expect people to be like, okay, I really want to buy it? And obviously those big-name characters, people are always going to get on the secondary market, but... You got to mix up a product like this. It's not something where, yes, new movies are being made, but I feel like with Disney, people are always looking back towards the classics. So it's not something you're getting like rookies every single year. So you got to be creative, and it seems like they're doing that.
And they always manage to do it with ink too. You know, when we had 26 Disney Neon, they had Phineas and Ferb, those voice actors. That was the first time they had appeared in a Disney product. This time around, they have the Disney Channel autos. I mean, you put Miley Cyrus autographs in the mix, Demi Lovato, Raven Simone. People are going to want that. Like that's pretty cool. So,
I think there's a lot they could do. I know that. So we had Disneyland. What was that? 70th.
70th, yeah.
I feel like there's a lot more they could do with the actual parks themselves.
Yeah.
I think that's.
We'll see in the 75th anniversary.
I'm gonna say I feel like that's something they haven't really tapped into, and they could get really, really creative there. I was thinking, when you're on a ride and they take the picture of you?
Yes.
What if they got people's permission and they turn those into cards? Yeah, and then you could like, I guess it's like a
like
Disney,
the comic cuts almost.
Yeah. I guess they say it's like a Disney giveaway. Like if you have to like sign off on it somewhere. Obviously, I don't think Disney would do it without people's consent. But you say, hey, sign off here if you want to be included for a chance to be included in like our next card set, and then they could put like a bounty in there, sort of, if you get picked, like. Free trip to Disney World or something like that.
They should.
And then you can chase yourself.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It will be.
So, Nick Galle Superfractor in the future. Pissing myself on Tower Terror.
That'll be in the dollar bin over here.
Yeah, great. Perfect.
We've got breaks loaded in here for Wednesday the 17th. I actually get that release day, which I'm very excited about. I do like my non-sport product. Before we expanded into the team that we are today, I did cover a lot of our non-sport product now, mostly football, but it's nice to get my paws on some of that non-sport product there. All right, so moving now to a couple of baseball products. Galle, the baseball train is moving.
Yeah, I'm tired. I can't keep up with this. I can't go at this rate for much longer.
Good one here, though. I mean, sure, we were talking about Series 2 last week, but I mean, you got a couple of very nice ones here.
Yes, these are two of my favorite products, Dynasty and Inception. Dynasty, one of the higher end products in the hobby for baseball. 1 card, sweaty, very sweaty. 5 card case, 5 box case, which translates to a 5 card case. So if this is your first run of Dynasty, just know that information if you're going to buy teams and stuff. Don't let anyone deceive you on that front. There is 1 card per box there. And then Inception is just one of my favorite products. Period. I just think the cards look great.
Patches look great.
The patches look phenomenal. I know last year, too, they included, like, milestone relics. So, for example, if a guy stole his first base, they would cut up the base and put that base in the card.
Oh, that's
part
so
of that
cool.
base. Not the full base.
Yeah.
Fucking, ooh.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. I didn't mean to let that one dry. I usually try and keep it a little more PC. But I was going to say... Need like a 400-point top loader. Great, this is good.
Anyways,
Tom's gonna come after us.
Pieces of the base.
Anyway, we'll skip right over that. Okay. Compose myself here, but it's a great product, man. And the cards always look good. You always get some good ink in there too. And it's one of those products that isn't full of paper. I think it's like 8 cards.
Pretty
per
limited
box.
amount of cards. Yeah.
So
it's a single pack box too, right?
Yes, single pack box there. So. Just a fun rip, a quick rip too. I know I'm all for a long rip, but if you can rip a case in 20 minutes and have a good time and see some good stuff, that's always fun too.
And you've been on it with the paper products over the past 3-4 weeks here.
My hands hurt, man.
It's time we get a couple of baseball products that are lower cards, higher value.
Dynasty is the easiest rip ever. All encased, by the way, so every card is encased. So it's quite literally open the box. I think they have a filler thing on top of it for the slow roll. I think it's foam, if I remember.
Because we still have some from last year.
I don't think we do.
They're the kind of
the foam things. Yes, I thought you meant like the boxes.
No, foam.
But yes, there's foam on top of it. Slow roll, you're good to go, and that's the box. So
and dates wise, this
is Wednesday, June 17th for Dynasty, and then Inception was supposed to be on the 17th as well. That has now been moved to the 19th, so Friday, June 19th there. When you guys are listening to this, I will have breaks loaded in. As of right now, still kind of deciding what I want to do. Looking around, and this is for you guys too, you're going to see a few different variations of things. Case breaks of Dynasty, I think, it's sweaty. You can go for it, I think. But
a lot of skunks.
Yes, a lot of skunks. You got to know who you want. You have to be chasing someone specific, and you have to be going into it kind of with the mindset of, okay, like I'm probably going to skunk. Mm-hmm. That's why I am looking to mix it with something. Another case, I'm going to see if we have any Topps Chrome Black left. I wanted to mix it with like a museum collection. We're not a museum collection.
It was a hot product.
It was really
good.
About
good patches.
Oh my God, yeah. So museum was a fun one. So thinking about mixing it with Topps Chrome Black, just because I need there to be some skunk protection there. Like if you're buying in a dynasty, try and get into a break where there is some skunk protection, just so you're getting something, because these are going to be expensive spots. So.
And for those of you who may be listening, when we say skunk, that means you don't hit anything in a
exactly.
break.
Yeah. So 5 cards, 30 MLB teams. At most, 5 people are going to hit. If someone doubles up, then it's less. So just keep that in mind. Be cognizant of where you're looking at breaks and what you're trying to hop into. I have also seen some PYPs for Dynasty.
I like that format. Yeah.
Like single case though.
Oh,
which is really
that.
I don't like that at all.
I feel like you got to do at minimum 5 cases for something like that.
Personally, I would avoid a single case PYP of Dynasty.
I would almost avoid anything under like 3. Yeah, honestly.
I mean, 100+ spots, and now listen. If you can find I will say this is where it's good for. If you're really chasing someone that's like $50.
Yeah, if you're chasing
maybe
someone
take a
strictly
shot.
PC, like
maybe take a shot. But if you're going for those big dogs like Ohtani, Judge, I would not buy a PYP. I would not buy into a PYP for Dynasty. That's one case. But, the PYP advantage there is, again, if you're chasing one of those smaller spots, you can buy a guy that's $40 as opposed to grabbing a whole team for $300. Mm-hmm. So just be smart about Dynasty and how you're going to hop into those breaks. That is my advice there on that. Inception, a much more fun one. We're going to roll out a multi-case PYT/PYP.
Ooh.
So we'll have some teams available there that, like Diamondbacks, I know for a fact, the whole team going to you. Teams like the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani broken out, Roki broken out. Because this is 2025 product, both of these, by the way. So last year's rookie class, Kurt's rookies, Jacob Wilson, James Wood, etc. But yeah, like for the Dodgers, Shohei, Yamamoto, Roki broken out, and then any duals or triples in Inception will also be listed. So, like for example, I think there's a duel with Shohei and Roki. Shohei will get that duel. That Shohei spot will get that duel opposed to that Roki.
Yeah.
Just because it's going to be coming at a bit more of a premium. So everything going to be listed there. Inception will be fun. First time I've ever personally tried that break format. So want to get creative with things. That'll be Friday, June 19th. So fun week of baseball. Exhausting month. There's been a ton of baseball products. But a lot of it's been good.
But it's good because it's been a little slower in baseball leading up to the month of end of May/June.
Yeah, May was, you had Bowman, which was great. We rode that for 4 weeks.
And Bowman is what kind of set the fire there.
Yes.
Then it was moving and grooving.
But before Bowman, I remember we were just like cleaning out the shelves. Yeah. Anything I had as a case, I was loading that up and just kind of letting it fly. But we're in a really good spot for baseball right now. Ton of product to work with, and that'll kind of continue throughout the summer here.
We got some basketball to talk about, too.
We do.
We do have the finals to talk about in a bit here, which I know Galle was very excited about. Yeah, but that being said, let's talk about some product here. Also on June 19th, we have 2025-26 Cactus Jack basketball. Now, the only other time we have seen a product like this was with WWE. I do know there were mixed reviews with that product. Mm-hmm. That being said, there is a little bit of a difference here. One, the sport. It's obviously basketball. And two, they do have hobby boxes of this product as opposed to the Cactus Jack WWE, which was just one small box.
I was going to say, wasn't that like one pack or something?
It was a little bit different configuration. That being said, this is still a shorter printed set. There's only 100 cards on the base checklist there, 60 vets, 40 rookies. Obviously, the Cooper Flag rookie chase, Conca Nipple, Dylan Harper now, whose market's exploded with his performance in the playoffs here, has gone up significantly. So I'm really interested to see how this one is, and then if football follows suit, because it's easy to compare, especially Topps baseball, football, basketball products, but it's hard to compare WWE product to those mainline sports. Mm-hmm. So this will really be kind of a new territory almost. When this gets ripped there. A little pricey, in my opinion. $700 it's looking like for a hobby box there, 12-box case. No relics, nothing like that, just all chromium cards. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I say bring on Motif. I'm looking forward to Motif basketball.
Motif was great last year.
I love Motif basketball. This one, I'll be interested to see how well it's received.
I'm going to guess not well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think $700 a box for that, man. I don't know.
Is a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Is a lot. And it's, again, a very standard hobby configuration, too. 4 cards a pack, 20 packs a box, 12-box case. That is the only SKU. No retail, no delight on that. So we will see.
Man, obviously, those rookies are going to do well. They're always going to do well, especially, as you mentioned, with Harper. Like, he's really raised his stock. But, yeah, we'll see how it looks.
I think we've only had one other 25-26 set, I would have to think about it, that has had memorabilia, and it was Topps 3. So, like patches, relics.
Yeah.
Have the rest of the sets that have come out all just been paper?
Yeah, Chrome, obviously, nothing. Bowman,
Flagship
nothing.
had patches, but
they're not like thick.
Yeah.
They were like napkin patches.
Yeah. But I think, I don't know, I'm looking forward to Motif. Like, that's a set I plan on buying into, and I'm like, all right, you can save the chromium cards here until we start getting into the higher end set.
Yeah.
Motif is like the lower end of high end, but like bring on the dynasties, bring on like the
Dynasty's going to be crazy.
Yeah, bring on the big sets that have patch autos, dual patch autos, stuff like that.
I'm going to mark this down right now. Mm-hmm. We're obviously like far away from basketball dynasty. Mm-hmm. I have had like a vision in my head that I don't know if it's going to be me or if it's going to be someone else here. Someone is pulling an SGA patch auto out of Dynasty.
Bookmark it.
I'm
Clip
serious.
it. Post
Just remember
it. We'll see you in months.
Show 15. Remember that. I'm called. What is today? June 15th.
15th. Yep.
June 15th. Mark that down. I'm serious. I don't know why I keep having that vision, but I'm having it, man. It's been repeatedly too.
It's gonna be one of us.
Yeah. SGA patch auto out of Dynasty.
Call the shot.
Is hitting this break table.
But yeah,
might not even be me. Just card vault breaks.
We need a good basketball stream. You and I.
We have not had one in a long time.
Stream in a minute. If Bowman U Best Basketball didn't come out the same damn week as every other product of the year,
I know
we would have. All right.
I know.
So that's another one coming out there on June 19th. Another one here for June 19th. Very much looking forward to this one. This is 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome Football. Man, basketball was on fire this year. It's licensed. The previews look fantastic. Very much looking forward to this one. The planetary pursuits there are going to be the big needle movers. We're back chasing Uranus and all those planets there. To break it down like I did when we were talking about basketball there, the furthest away from the sun is the rarer short print there. So you have from the sun all the way to Pluto. Sun is the most common short printed planetary pursuit. Pluto is the rarest. So you hit a Jackson Dart, a Patrick Mahomes, an Ashton Genty, Pluto, that's going to be a pretty penny, to say the least. Ink comes pretty exclusively. Mm-hmm. Again, there are no autos guaranteed per box. If it's anything like basketball win, we're probably going to see about 2 autos a case. But again, you get a lot of on-card autos with that. And that product in particular, when you pull ink, it draws a premium. Very nice looking cards there when autos do come out.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, like the autos in this set are always going to do well because they're hard to hit.
Yeah,
they're hard to hit, especially a good name too. Yep. I remember like with Cosmic Basketball, one of our autos, I think we were on eBay, or I think you were on eBay. You showed me it. It's Javon Small. And I was just like, ooh.
Still on card, though.
Yeah,
for what it's worth.
But that, like, jacks up the prices of the guys that you're actually looking for.
Right.
And
it makes the chase even more.
Yeah.
And I will say, the short prints were coming out left and right. They've got Cosmic Dust. They've got a handful of them here. And with the planetary pursuits as well, those were coming out pretty well. Yeah. We're seeing a few of those a case. So the short prints, very, very highly sought after.
The inserts,
truly a set of one of its kind.
Yeah, the inserts sell really, really well too. because they're nice inserts.
And it's just a shorter printed set as well. We were talking about Cactus Jack. This is a set that only has a hobby SKU. There is no Breaker's Delight. There's no jumbo. There's no retail. It's just hobby. So,
yeah, hobby. What you see is what you get, and that is that. So this will be a really fun one. 8-case PYP. We've been trying to hammer home bigger breaks lately. This is obviously one of them. So yeah, the value is there.
Very much looking forward to that one. I put that one in overnight here. Release day is obviously not until Friday, June 19th. But we do have spots available. 8-case, that's 64 boxes. 8-case pick your player break for 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome football, baby.
Who knows how many short prints in there? How many
zillion. So calling it now.
1 zillion. Okay. Yep. I'll take the under there. I will.
So big week releases there. Very big week releases. Again, we have football, basketball, baseball, non-sport with the Disney product there too. And now we move into the topic that Galle has been dying to talk about here. The finals.
This is horrible.
The Knicks take it in 5.
It's the worst thing that could ever happen to America. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Actually.
Take it in 5. All right. Pragmatically.
Yeah.
Brunson's a superstar.
No, he's not.
Brunson's a superstar.
No, he's not. Yeah. Jalen Brunson's a star, for sure.
I think he's a superstar.
I think there's
he is eclipsed with his performance in the finals, playoffs in general.
I think you're a dumbass, too. That's what I think.
I think he's a superstar.
I think there are so few players in the NBA that are a superstar.
Yeah.
I really do. I think here, okay, let's
here, let me bring it to your level.
Yeah.
All right. Jason Tatum is obviously a superstar.
Yes.
Is Jaylen Brown?
No.
No.
Jaylen Brown is a star.
Okay.
I think. I think Jokic, superstar. Easy.
Well, you can knock out the superstars easily of like the bona fide superstars.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I think Brunson's in that territory.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
So here, let's get the list of superstars because I think there are very few. I'd say Jokic,
SGA, LeBron, Durant.
Curry. You think Durant is still a superstar?
I think so. Yeah,
I think he's probably a star.
I think that just given. It's hard to gauge a vet who has had that much experience.
Luka, superstar. Giannis, superstar.
And now you start getting into the fringe guys. Cade?
Not a superstar. Star still. I think he has ability to be a superstar.
We mentioned Tatum.
Yep.
If we're going to call, not that Tatum's been around as long as Kevin Durant, but if we're going to call Tatum a superstar, Durant is a superstar.
Well, I think Durant has regressed a little bit to star territory. Durant isn't what he used to be.
Right.
He's still very good.
Right.
Great. He's still great. I think he's probably a star in
Harden?
No. I'd say star nowadays. Superstar on the Rockets for sure.
That about, Wemby?
Superstar. Yeah. What he does on both ends of the floor.
But then are you gauging it on individual performance or accolades then? Because what does Wemby have? A defensive player of the year. But Brunson now has a ring.
I am basing it off the NGET, of course, which has never been wrong in basketball.
What does that say?
The Nick Galle eye test. It's never been wrong in basketball. I see some guy that's superstar right there. I don't put Jalen Brunson in the same tier as Jokic, SGA, Tatum, Giannis.
See, I have to go find someone who, because I have no horse in the race for the C's or the Knicks or the Spurs.
I have no horse in the race either.
I have to go find someone objectively outside of the Northeast. Hey, is Jalen Brunson a superstar?
I think Brunson is a star. I really do. I don't think he's adding super in front of that word is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot.
But look at that performance in the finals.
It was a fantastic. Listen, he took over that series. He's Finals MVP, no doubt. I don't think. Listen, I know it's the finals. I don't think that one series brings him up to superstardom.
Yeah.
If I'm being quite honest with you, I think, you look at his body of work in the NBA. It's been very, very good. Star without a doubt. But compare him to a guy like Jokic. Compare him to a guy like SGA.
You can't.
Yeah, and I don't think it's even close. I don't think Jalen Brunson's a superstar. I actually do like the Knicks players as people.
We've talked about that.
They're not hateable players.
Well, they're very good players. That's the thing.
They're good. Dude, Brunson is actually
the Nova Knicks, man.
Brunson is actually a very from what I've mostly seen, pretty humble. Like, he's not problematic. Like, he's not an asshole. I've never been like, oh, my God, I hate Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
He's frustrated me in games in which he's played the Celtics. But same thing with Cat, dude. I know Cat gets a lot of shit, but, like, I like Cat. Like, he's a super good dude. He's in the hobby a bit, too, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. I've never heard OG Anunoby speak, but he seems like a nice guy, dude. He's a
2-time champion. Now,
I know, dude.
Which is crazy.
He's like, I'm like, dude, talk more. Like, he just had one of the biggest shots ever. Yeah. Like, say something.
Yeah. And he's at the podium like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So it was a nice shot.
Bridges, again, like, just a guy who you just, like, never hear anything about.
Really, any of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, Josh. So they're not, like, hateable. Tyler Kolek.
That's your guy.
I don't really like him. I'm gonna be honest.
That's your guy.
Kind of screwed Marquette a little bit. When I was there, but whatever.
You guys kind of look alike too.
No, we don't. That's
all
not
right.
true.
Well, the Spurs' inexperience kind of killed them there.
It did.
And that's really what it boiled down to. But man, is the future bright there? I'm telling you, if Wemby can stay healthy, only a couple of weeks ago, Wemby unattainable. Those silver prisms now going for like 2,500, like 2,200, 2,600. When we were talking about them going for over 4,000. So, but yeah, that inexperience gets him. But man, Dylan Harper,
crazy.
Oh, he's nice, man.
I was so for those of you that don't know, we record right next to TD Garden, which is attached to North Station here in Boston.
A train station.
Yeah, so train station, and there's a few. I won't even say restaurants, food places at North Station. I was at McDonald's.
I was going to say, fast food joints.
Yes, I was at McDonald's earlier getting some lunch. And after De'Aaron Fox handed me my order, I told him, dude, please never suit up again. Because, my goodness, was that the worst, 3 games stretch. It was a terrible series. 6-on-4. Yeah, it was a terrible series, kind of through and through. But the last, 2 or 3 games there was some of the most unethical hoops I've ever seen in my life.
They're gonna move on from him.
I would hope so. The whole league should.
The way Dylan Harper has exploded now. I know he's getting a lot of shit. He's hurt. He was very clearly hurt. He was playing injured. So he was definitely favoring that ankle. I'm interested to see now, and people are going to crucify him for it because it'll come out in a couple weeks or a month. De'Aaron Fox was playing with a torn something or another. De'Aaron Fox was playing with a sprained something or another, and they will still, call him a terrorist. But it's one of those things like he's hurt, but now Dylan Harper's exploded so nicely. Dude, him and Steph Castle are all 20, 21, 22 years old.
Yes.
Lock them in. Wemby, role player, Champagnie I like a lot too.
I like Vassell too.
And keep those guys around and just move off. Bring in a couple other lower-end veterans, This
was a necessary stepping stone for him.
It was.
You kind of have to go through this if you want to make it to the promised land, I feel like.
Shaq made a really good point, too, about that Wemby's just got to – I know, there's some construction going on upstairs. Wemby's just got to put some meat on the bones a little bit.
He does.
So he's not getting pushed around so much. But well, anyway, to tie this back to our card world here.
I hate the world, dude.
I
hate the entire world.
I'm excited about this, and I'm not a Knicks fan, but I'm excited about this here. Topps Now is putting out, or it is out right now until June 20th, a 16-card Topps Now set. With moments from the NBA Finals of all the big Knicks players who had an impact on the series. You can find very, very cool cards here. One of them being a quintuple auto with, let me make sure I got all the right names here. Brunson, Cat, OG, Bridges, and Josh Hart here.
Yeah, let me find something
that is
too.
An exclusive 101. I can only imagine what that's going to do when it hits the market. There's also a dual relic auto with Brunson and Walt Frazier, which is a big one, too. Brunson autos, Cat autos, Josh Hart, OG autos. So that should be a fun one there. And again, that is a Topps Now product there, so you can get your hands on that one. That'll be printed into the ground, I can assure you. That is now until June 20th.
Yeah, last night at 11:45. Oh, God. I can't even say it. I'm so disappointed. 11:45 p.m. I get a text from Luke Laster.
Oh, yeah.
With a link to the 2026 NBA champions, New York Knicks.
I knew he'd
NBA Topps Now, 16 card, whatever. That's where the link cuts off. I fear I may have to purchase.
Yes.
How much were you drinking last night?
Enough to buy a couple of them.
Did you buy some?
A couple of them, yeah. They're like $80 a pop. Until I pop out with the Brunson Super.
If you do, dude, rip that thing right in half. Yeah. I will pay you, however, throw it up, whatever people are offering for you, I will double that to have you rip it.
And I come out with a quintuple one-of-one autos, plural.
Chalamet, Spike Lee, Josh Hart.
Screw those guys. I want the athletes, baby. I want the athletes on there. Another sale that I want to talk about here, too. Brunson's 101 Rookie Nebula. That's from 2018 Prism. It's PSA 9. That is over on Fanatics Collect with 3 days to go. So we'll have this clipped and up by that time. Right now, as of, what did I say? What is today, June 15th?
June 15th.
June 15th, 3 o'clock-ish, sitting at $120,000. That was purchased in, what was that, September of 2019, raw, for $300. So talk about a million Xing your money.
Yeah,
here, I think that'll probably reach $200K.
Probably will, and that's a $35 card in 4 years. So you might as well just flip that right now. That is probably going to hit $200K, which is
crazy. And that was when he was on the Mavs, still there too. Mavs managed to lose him and Luka, so very great franchise there. But they got Cooper Flag. Woohoo!
Save me, Cooper. Save me.
All right, now our eBay tip of the week here to wrap us up, guys. This one, again, another one I'm surprised we haven't talked about yet. A lot of people I have noticed over the years, they have an Instagram that is the same as their eBay username. Sometimes
it's the biggest wheels I've ever seen on a bike right there. It's crazy. I wish you guys could see what just went by.
It's worth it to take a look at their username and see if their Instagram page matches it. So if you search their eBay username over on Instagram, you might find them because a lot of people have Instagram pages strictly for their cards. If you can find them, message them about the card and eliminate the middleman, which likes to take all the money and fees, which is eBay, and see if you can get a sale done privately there. That is the way to do things to avoid those fees. Done that a couple times myself. Not a bad option there.
Just be careful, too. You can see on eBay where a card ships from. So I had someone tell me they were local.
Yeah.
Met up with them. They had my parents tied up in the back seat.
Oh, yeah,
and
they're from the
ransom.
Democratic Republic of Congo.
So it was great. No, but this is the best way to do it. If you can just avoid the fees, and if they are local, if you can just hand deliver the card, you, A, build a relationship, B, make more money than you would have on eBay.
I don't think I've ever hand-delivered a card, though.
Really?
I don't think so, no.
I did locally. I was local.
Yeah.
It was a local deal. It went well.
Yeah.
Still follow the guy on Instagram. We've done a couple deals now.
Maybe through when I was working a lot more with memorabilia, Facebook, through Facebook, but not through eBay. Not finding someone through eBay, but yeah.
Anything
to cut out the fees.
Yes, just do what you can, and card show is also good too. If you are able to move it that way, but. Yeah, eBay, I mean, they call it eBay for a reason. I love eBay. I always sell on there, but the fees definitely are a sizable chunk.
They'll crush you.
They will. If you're from New York, I'm not doing business with you, by the way. So, just want to slide that in there.
All right, guys. I think that's all we have here for show 15 of Stache or Pass. Again, we are over on Instagram, Stache or Pass Pod. We are over on TikTok, Stache or Pass Pod. Our flagship page, Card Vault Breaks. Over on Fanatics Live, 8-case pick your player break for Cosmic Chrome football this week here. Over on Whatnot as well, over on eBay Live. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here, and we'll see you again very soon. Peace.